Hello, everybody. Welcome to day one of the We Rule the School 3-day video hop. I am kicking off the hop and I have a scrapbook layout for you. This scrapbook layout is going to feature Shamel's Little by Little collection. So we're going to do some stash busting. And I'm also going to be using sketch number 5 from Allison Davis's Scrapbooking with Hexagons, the one-page sketches. So I am matting my photo. I've done a lot of prep work before I started filming because I didn't want this video to be too long. We have a big hop with tons of school inspiration coming to you over the next 3 days. And so I wanted to make sure that all 3 of my videos came in on the kind of quick side so that you, my wonderful subscribers, have the ability to go through, hop along, say hello, discover some new YouTubers, find some inspiration for those school layouts. This hop started because I find school layouts a little bit daunting. I'm really bad at keeping up with them. I'm really bad at keeping up with my kids' school pages. Yeah, I don't know. It's just not my favorite. So I've started here by figuring out where the middle of my scrapbook page is, and I'm going to go ahead and start getting these hexagons into place. With regard to the sketch, I sort of followed the sketch. So basically, the only part from the sketch that I took were like this initial creating the background with the hexagons. And then I went off on my own little area. So I'm going to start by getting the hexagons into place on my scrapbook paper. This is just white cardstock, nothing special. Once I had my background into place, I'm going to go ahead and add my 2 photos. I also fussy cut these 2 elements from one of the cut apart papers, and I'm going to use one of them as my title and one of them as a journaling spot. Earlier in my Sketches by Allison series, I scrapbooked one of my niece's preschool graduation pictures, and it worked out really well. And I also used Shamel's Glitter Girl collection. That was last month. So I thought, let's not reinvent the wheel. I pulled out what little bit of Shamel's Little by Little collection that I had. I grabbed the kindergarten graduation photos of my other niece so that both the graduations are documented and in my scrapbook. And I'm going to just go ahead and do the same thing. Grab one of the Allison Davis sketches, grab an older Shamel collection, grab the graduation photos, and let's put a layout together. I grabbed some cute die cuts, just a couple. I'm going to cut this floral one in half and use it on 2 separate sections of my layout. And then my main focus for this layout and what I really, really wanted to do was to stash bust some of the small embellishments I have from this collection. So I have some wooden buttons from this line, and I also had some puffy stickers. And I thought, well, maybe I can combine those wooden buttons and the puffy stickers. And then I had just I think a couple of the enamel dots left. And I thought I could cluster these together onto these hexagons for a little bit of extra interest. And I had just enough wooden buttons left. Oh, the image on that hexagon, in case you're wondering, that image on that hexagon was upside down. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to go through each of these hexagons. Some of them are getting a big wooden button. If they were getting a big wooden button, oh, say that 3 times fast. I just put the one on, but if they had a small wooden button, then I'm adding just one little enamel dot and one of those puffy sticker critters. So that's my plan. My plan for this layout was to stash bust these wooden buttons, stash bust the puffy stickers and the enamel dots, and I succeeded. The puffy stickers got a little hard. So I love these little critters on this collection, but they are the puffy sticker ones. They're very small, so you have to kind of cluster them together. And so that's what I'm going to do. I have already used like all the flowers and I had 1 heart and 2 flowers left. So I'm going to have to be very judicious because I'm going to have to add lots of little critters in different areas along this page, which I think they turned out fabulous. I think that the trick to using up these little puffy critters was to cluster them up. Not to add just 1 here or there, but to add 2 or 3 together, and they seemed to look really nice that way. Once I had them into place, and yes, I used them all, I wanted to add a border to my page. I felt like everything's kind of clustered in the middle, and I needed a little bit of interest to kind of give a bit of a diagonal design or something. It needed a little bit more. So I'm going to go ahead and start by doodling a border, and then I'm going to come in with some spray inks. These are all from Shimmers. And I know one is Mama Sings the Blues. One is Jenny B. Blue. I don't remember what the aqua colored one is. It might be Osei. Can you see? Anyway, I went through I grabbed these 3 ink sprays, and I'm just going to splatter them into the top left and the bottom right corner for a little bit of extra interest. I just felt like it just needed something, a little bit more color, a little bit more fun. I didn't like the thick white border around the edges. And so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Just the top left and the bottom right. And here is my finished layout. Thank you so much for joining me today. Be sure to head down into the description box where you will find a list of lovely school-inspired layouts. Today we are doing kindergarten through 5th grade, and tomorrow we'll be back again with middle school and junior high photos. Bye!